You can just tell when these celebs launch a brand. They're chasing that fat paycheck, not thinking twice about what happens to the company down the line. It's all about quick money and hype, not loyalty or quality. Over the years, more consumers have wised up and started calling these brands out.
This is my years of experience and facials and dermatologist appointments, all in these bottles.
Ultra pigment, ultra wear. The best red I've ever put on my lips. And I say that because I created it.
I put on that J-Lo glow. You can't put on enough of this.
People are getting smarter with their cash, choosing carefully where and how they spend. But no matter how much backlash they face, these celebrities always find a new corner of the market to squeeze more profit from. And that's exactly what Shay Mitchell just did, stirring up drama in a market that honestly shouldn't even exist. Now, she's getting absolutely dragged across social media for it. It's a total mess. Let's dive into this chaos. Sure, celebrity brands always get a ton of criticism. And to be fair, some of it's well-deserved. But not every celeb or influencer-led company is a cash grab. Some actually try to create something decent. To make a product truly stand out, it has to solve a real problem. Or at least make people think it's solving one they never realized they had. That's the trick. And it's wild how far some will go to pull that off.
Rini is 어린이 in Korean, which means children. So when we first started thinking about Rini, we started looking at how can we make better products that actually parents could trust but kids want to try. And we're launching with...
That's exactly why Shay Mitchell's company, Baze, blew up the way it did. She came up with Baze because she wanted to fix a real problem that she, and honestly, tons of travelers kept running into. Nothing kills your vibe faster than showing up at the airport only to find out your bag's overweight, doesn't fit in the overhead, or the wheels are janky and barely roll. Total nightmare. Travel days are stressful enough without fighting your luggage every step of the way. And that's where Baze really shines. Their bags are designed to actually fit airline-size rules, slide perfectly into overhead bins, and even come with built-in weight indicators. Pretty smart move. From what people are saying online, the quality's solid too. Reviews show that Baze might be one of those rare celebrity brands that's actually liked for what it offers. Not just because a famous name is stamped on it. Shay is the founder and co-owner, working with Beach House Group, and she's been raking in serious success with this brand. But apparently, one booming business wasn't enough for her.
They are always wanting to do the things that mommy's doing. And then, Atlas one day was kind of like, wait, where's mine? And I tried to find her a sheet mask online, and the ingredients in these masks are crazy. They're actually shouldn't be used for kids at all. And then the same was true for all of the makeup. I'm looking at now all of the things that we eliminated from Rini products, and it kind of makes us look at our own makeup, and we're like, oh.
Like every big influencer out there, Shay decided to step into a whole new game, beauty. She dropped the news on Instagram, announcing her new brand called Rainy, teasing fans with the caption, "Something gentle, something new."
As a brand, Rini's committing to only use mineral-based mica. You'll never find plastic glitter in our products.
We have a lot coming out.
And then the healing ointment.
Yes.
The foaming body wash. Then the daily barrier cream.
Launching tomorrow at Rainy. But here's the twist. This wasn't your regular skincare line. Nope, Shay and her business partner knew the skincare scene was already packed with competitors. So instead of fighting for space there, they decided to slide into a totally fresh, barely touched market. And that's where the controversy starts to bubble. Skincare for kids. Yeah, you heard that right. There's this new wave of brands popping up, trying to sell skincare made specifically for children. Companies like Ever Eden have already launched in Sephora, and others like Pippa are out here pushing slogans like "Start Young." And now, Shay Mitchell decided to jump straight into that same market with a launch photo that turned heads instantly. She posted a picture on Instagram that showed what looked like a toddler wearing a sheet mask, and people lost it. You can probably guess how the internet reacted. It wasn't pretty. Comment sections were full of people calling it weird, unnecessary, and even a little unsettling. The brand was set to launch with an everyday sheet mask for kids, coming in playful prints: a panda, a dog, and a unicorn. Cute? Maybe. But the idea of toddlers in skincare masks didn't sit right with a lot of people. Shay explained more about the brand on Instagram, saying, "So excited and honestly, so relieved that I can finally talk about Rainy." She shared that this project had been 3 years in the making, inspired by her daughters, their curiosity, and the little moments that made her realize how early it starts. From birthday parties to face painting and watching kids copy their parents' routines, she said it was only a matter of time before she created something for them.
This new skincare brand that is meant for children really makes me mad as a dermatologist. One, kids don't need skincare, like maybe lotion if they have eczema, otherwise they don't need it, a cleanser in the bath, and some sun protection. That is it. As a parent of a almost 4-year-old, I just think about, what do I want my kid focusing on at this stage in their life, at this stage in their cognitive development, developing their social skills? For not 1 second do I really want them thinking about the quality of their skin or even taking care of their skin. They have the rest of their lives to be thinking about that, to be hung up over that. Let's not start the hang-ups early.
Shea claimed that Rainey isn't really about beauty. It's about self-care. She said it's meant to teach kids that taking care of themselves can be fun, gentle, and safe. But not everyone's buying that explanation, and social media's already on fire over it. Shea tried to give her new product a heartfelt backstory. She said the very first item from Rainey, the aloe vera recovery mask, was inspired by a spring break moment in Mexico, when one of her daughters got too much sun and needed a little extra care. She explained that she wanted something that actually worked, but was still clean enough for kids. And now, that idea has become reality.
Skincare for toddlers. Shay Mitchell, her partner Matt, and a woman named Esther Song launched a skincare line for kids. We all know what makes the most money, right? Beauty, health and wellness, and then the baby market. So why not mush them all together and then add Korean skincare? That's what they're doing. And I get it, but it's a little bit weird still, right? Because these are littles. You know how everybody's talking about how there are 9, 10, 11-year-olds at Sephora and they're just doing too much? Why not market this to tweens, who, by the way, I don't think should be using skincare anyway? But skincare for the tiny littles is a little bit weird.
According to her, the whole message behind Rainey is about embracing kids' natural curiosity with safe, gentle products parents can trust, while creating sweet bonding moments. Sounds wholesome, right? Well, not everyone thought so. Instead of calming things down, that explanation made people even angrier. The reactions online were brutal. Commenters flooded her posts, asking things like, "What do you mean it made you realize how early it starts?" People pointed out there's a big difference between a fun pretend spa day with your mom, cucumbers on your eyes, some giggles, nothing serious, and actually using a real skincare product on a toddler. At the end of the day, most people agreed on one thing. No child needs a sheet mask. It doesn't matter how natural it is, how clean the ingredients are, or how adorable the panda or unicorn print looks. Skincare just isn't something toddlers should be marketed for. By this point, Shay's comment section was total chaos.
Quote really sums up a lot of the controversy and a lot of what people are feeling. So it says, "This is next level predatory capitalism. Leave children, especially girls, alone. They will spend their entire lives battling a world that constantly measures their worth by how beautiful they are. They don't need you dragging that down to age 5. Not to mention, this brand's whole ethos is that this is so gentle on kids' skin. What could be more gentle than using nothing? That's another thing that a lot of people are saying. Like, that is very true.
The backlash came pouring in nonstop, and her brand launch was quickly turning into a PR nightmare. People online couldn't believe what they were seeing. The comment sections were flooded with disbelief. One person wrote, "There wasn't one person who thought this was insane, not even one." Another said, "This feels beyond grim, girl. Did not one of your friends tell you not to do this?" The reactions just kept pouring in, and the disappointment was loud. Not many were calling out the deeper message behind the brand, saying it sent the wrong signal to kids. One comment read, "Seriously? Teaching young girls at such a sensitive age that they need things to feel prettier, like they're not already enough."
I'm just gonna say it. I do not see an issue with Shay Mitchell's new skincare line for kids. What is the problem? How are we always finding an issue with something? It is a freaking face mask, for God's sake. We are acting as if there is retinol in the face mask. There's not. We are acting as if there is salicylic acid in the face mask. There's not. It is aloe vera and other simple ingredients. What is the problem?
Is disturbing, do better. Another added, "So disappointing. You're marketing to young girls who should be outside playing, not worrying about skincare. You have to do better." The outrage didn't just come from fans either. Even dermatologists started weighing in and questioning the whole concept. Critics pointed out that what Shay was doing looked like a mix of pure capitalism and clever market targeting. People accused her of blending three super profitable industries: beauty, health and wellness, and the baby market. That combination alone had people raising eyebrows, calling it a money grab disguised as self-care. The main debate centered around beauty standards, especially for young girls, and how dangerous it is to start pushing that mindset so early. People argued that toddlers don't need to be worrying about skincare routines or appearances at all, but surprisingly, not everyone saw it as a big deal. A few voices online defended Shea, saying the concept seemed harmless, just another playful way for kids to copy their parents. Nothing too deep. Still, the controversy refuses to die down. Someone online even brought up the classic play makeup we all used back in the early 2000s, saying, "What's the difference between that and a sheet mask?" And honestly, they had a point. That old play makeup probably had a bunch of questionable chemicals in it, but at least it was just for fun. People were quick to add that while Rainey claims to use clean ingredients, that doesn't automatically make it a good idea. The real difference, though, comes down to intent. When we were kids, playing with that cheap glitter makeup wasn't about trying to look prettier. It was just about having fun, pretending, and feeling grown up for a second. It was part of make-believe. But this new kids skincare thing feels way more serious, almost like it's teaching them to need beauty products. There's a big difference between playtime and marketing self-care as a lifestyle to children. And let's be real, the sheet mask is probably just the beginning. You can already see where this is going. The brand will likely roll out cleansers, creams, toners, maybe even full skincare routines for kids. Shea herself said, "It starts early." And that statement hit differently after this launch. Because yeah, she's right, it does start early. But maybe the question should be, why push it to start even earlier? Kids today are already surrounded by beauty culture more than ever. Everywhere you look on social media, there are clips of young kids flooding Sephora, grabbing hundreds of dollars worth of skincare. They're buying brands like Drunk Elephant and even trying to get retinol because their favorite influencers use it. It's wild. We're watching childhood mix with consumerism in real time, and that's exactly what's got people so uneasy about Shea's new venture. It's straight up madness out here. Instead of slowing things down and realizing how weird this trend is getting, brands like this are doubling down, acting like it's totally normal for kids to have skincare routines. And now they're even trying to spin it as something fun and practical. Their pitch? If your kid gets a little sunburn after playing outside, just throw on this aloe sheet mask. Problem solved. Like, seriously? Whatever happened to grabbing a simple $5 bottle of aloe gel from the drugstore and calling it a day? Now it's about buying single-use masks that cost $6 each, all wrapped up in shiny packaging. It's consumerism dressed up as self-care, and it feels so unnecessary. And honestly, that's just my take. Because here's the thing, Shea does have business smarts. Her brand Baze was genuinely a solid idea. Useful, sleek, and loved by travelers everywhere. But this new move, it doesn't feel like that same smart energy at all. The marketing feels off, more focused on getting kids hooked early than appealing to parents who actually buy the stuff. It's giving gimmicky. It's giving a little dystopian. And it's definitely giving miss the mark. So what do you think about all this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know if you'd ever buy something like this or if it's a total no-go for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, tap like, and share this video with someone who needs to see how wild the beauty world is getting.